Hey, it's Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, coming to you from a secret location somewhere inside Bank of America Stadium. No. Hey, whenever you see this scene right here, that means I just completed a one-on-one interview. So be on the lookout for a very great interview with Zane Gonzalez. But nevertheless, today is Thursday. Just got one more day that the reporters have access to the team. Today, a lot of the news is just going to be not as deep as it may normally be because, foremost, we do not get a chance to talk with head coach Matt Rhule today. So we're just going to have to tell you about some observations. But I'm going to tie this into the injury report. So on the injury report that I want to talk about is Shaq Thompson. He was a limited participant in practice yesterday. He moved up to being a full participant in practice today with that foot, so maybe they just gave him a little light day the other day. Sam Darnold was limited in practice today. Now, I'm going to talk about this because I'll say I'm the man of the people, like to answer any and all questions. So there's some questions about Sam Darnold being in the concussion protocol because he was limited in practice yesterday. So, yeah, you can be in the concussion protocol, but you're still going to appear on the injury report. And most often you'll have did not practice when you're at the most severe stage. So Sam did not have to go through a did not practice session, which, you know, can make you be optimistic about the severity of his concussion. Concussions are always serious, but just the stage, right? So him being limited in practice, meaning he was allowed to be there, but he wasn't going to be in any contact type of activity. So today, Sam was seen in practice during a period of time that is open to the reporters, just in his red jersey, just talking to the GM and to the quarterback's coach. So again, you can just, with that, assume that maybe it's just not severe where it's going to be weeks that we're going to look for Sam Darnold to be out. Moving on, we had Terrace Marshall, another person in the concussion protocol. And every guy, you know, they're affected by concussion differently. So Terrace was a DNP, did not practice for a while. But once he got to limited participant last week, you know, he's starting to progress pretty nicely. And guess what? Terrace Marshall has now cleared the concussion protocol. So it's a good possibility that we may see him in a limited fashion this Sunday versus the New England Patriots. And again, didn't have a chance to talk with Coach Matt Rhule today, so we don't have a feel for him, what he's thinking about doing with his personnel at this point. And then we have one more that we want to talk about, Christian McCaffrey. So to answer the questions, Christian McCaffrey is not on the injury report. The reason that he's not on that injury report is because he's currently on IR, been designated to return. So his status about his injury level doesn't have to be revealed. And in terms of what he's doing in practice, we don't know. During the time that practice was open to reporters, just able to see him doing very, very light work and on the stationary bike, so have no idea what he did during practice. And with the designated to return, to clarify that, because I like to educate everybody, Pat Eflin was on that list, and when you're designated to return, you have 21 days to be activated. If you are not activated within those 21 days, you get put on season-ending IR. So one of the rule changes that we're in right now is there's an unlimited number of people you can put on IR, but they have to, after 3 weeks, be designated to return, and then they have 3 weeks to get healthy to return. So hopefully that all makes sense, but if you still have questions about it, I'm your guy to help explain all these little details about the game within the game, so please shoot me a message, DM, however you can get that message to me. So hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Always helps me to continue to do what I love to do, working for you all, getting these interviews and so many other things, all right? Chris Jenkins reporting from some unknown location inside of Bank of America Stadium.